My marriage is rocky because the fighting and the cheating accusations between me and my wife been going on for like 11 years. My family and her family have been telling me that Caprice is cheating on me and the 3 kids are not mine. The way it started is Caprice had this family member that told Caprice that we had sex because I used to date this family member in the past. And one night, we let her stay the night at our house. And the next morning, she started saying accusations that I was sleeping with her and coming on to her. She was telling my wife that I came downstairs and I had sex with her at 1 o'clock in the morning and that we had sex in my daughter's room while Caprice was upstairs sleeping. So then I told my wife the truth, as I didn't sleep with the girl, but she didn't believe me at the time, so it became a problem. Well, recently when she was at the house, she came into the house and told my wife again that I was sleeping with her, and I just sat there. I didn't really say nothing because I didn't want to feed into her. It was like, you know, I didn't want it to seem like, oh, I'm lying, so I just let her keep talking. So then she went and told Caprice family and my family that we was hooking up. She went downtown and told the homeless people and everybody in the town that me and her was hooking up, and this is a lie. My wife and I go downtown, we feed the homeless, and while we down there feeding them, trying to help them, and they know everything about me and my relationship and my marriage and this so-called affair with her relative. I don't even know these people, but they know everything about me. And this family member told my family that Caprice is a slut and that she ran around on me and the kids are not mine. My family actually believes these lies because for a long time my family said that I couldn't have kids, so the fact that Caprice had kids by me couldn't be true. My family is telling me that my kids look like they're Puerto Rican or white or some other race, and that there's no way these kids could be mine. In my mind, I was going through some things, so I started writing in my journal. And in my journal, I also wrote that the 2 kids probably wasn't mine. That was a feeling I didn't want her to know that I felt. And I just found out today from the producers that she read my journal. I did accuse my wife of hooking up with my arch enemy because when I got up with her, he was standing behind me, blowing kisses, telling her call me on the phone, and all of that stuff. So once she told me that he was doing it, then I roundabout just said, you probably was with him. My wife, Caprice, is also taking a lie detector test because she accuses me of cheating. So that made me think, you know, in return that maybe she could be cheating. If she fails the test for cheating, then I don't know what I would do. If the kids are not mine, I'd probably be really pissed off. I did not sleep with my wife's relative, and I did not sleep with anybody. I'm definitely gonna pass the test. Definitely gonna pass because I haven't cheated.
You know what I find most interesting about that tape? That your husband has an arch enemy. I mean, is he really Batman or?
You would think.
Why did you email the show?
I emailed the show because I feel like my heart is being ripped out of my chest. There's a knife in my back. As my husband said, the homeless know our business. That's embarrassing.
See, when he told that story, I almost thought he was joking around, but you're saying that's a true story.
Yeah, we go downtown and we feed the homeless sometimes.
Which is a very nice thing.
Yeah.
But somebody in your family goes down and says, hey, her husband sleeps with me?
Yeah, and when they met me,
and does the homeless
they
say,
were like,
why do we care? Get the hell out of here? Or?
They were like, I was talking to a girl that knows my relative.
Okay.
And she was like, I stopped dealing with your relative because of all these different reasons. Yeah. And then, you know, your relative is talking about you. I said, well, what is the person saying? So she goes into details on how she slept with my husband. And then the homeless guy was like, oh, that's the girl? And then another one was like, oh, that's her. And I'm like, what? These are homeless people. How do you even know? You know what I'm saying? That made me upset. So I didn't even go back down there to feed them for 2 weeks, Steve. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It made me feel some type of way.
So they're going hungry because your family members spread rumors.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
So it seems like you're being sabotaged by a family member, yours.
Yes.
And then his family sabotaging your relationship because they're saying, Oh, those 3 kids can't be his because he can't have kids.
Yep, and also because of the color of their skin. They say one belongs to a white man, one belongs to a Puerto Rican man, and then a Mexican man.
Now, if you could pull that off, right? You're married and you're sleeping with a white guy, a Mexican guy, and what was the other one?
A Puerto Rican guy.
Puerto Rican guy. Having all
out.
these, you know, rainbow kids, and none of them are your husbands. That'd be like, you'd be in the Hall of Fame of cheaters.
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
And would pose for the picture. And would pose for it.
Why do you think that she slept with your arch enemy?
Well, like I told you.
And first of all, you have to explain why he's your arch enemy.
Back in the day, me and him didn't get along. We was in middle school. He was a bully at the school, so I was the only person that would stick up for myself. Being that I stuck up for myself, he kept picking on me, It made him like an arch enemy. I don't know. You know, but
so you don't like the guy?
You know that.
Why would she sleep with your arch enemy of all people?
You know that. The reason I said that was because every time you go to say something to me, every time, it's like, oh, you did this, oh, you did that, oh, you did this. So I turned around and I said, well, maybe you did this. Like, in a defense mechanism is all it really was. And you took it and blew it up.
Okay.
You don't really think she slept with him?
No.
By the way, my wife was just saying you have, like, really beautiful kids.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
They're the love of my life.
Yeah. Okay, DNA test regarding Caprice's 4-year-old, the 2-year-old, and the 7-month-old sons. Donnell, you are the father of all 3.
Boom in your face. Boom. I told you. Boom.
Caprice took a lot of detector tests.
Yeah.
Caprice, we asked you, did you at any time ever engage in any sexual intercourse with Donnell's arch enemy? She said no. Did you at any time ever engage in any physical sexual acts with Donnell's arch enemy? She answered no. Since getting married in 2012, have you ever engaged in any sexual intercourse with any other man besides your husband, Donnell? She answered no. Since getting married in 2012, besides the one man your husband knows about, have you ever engaged in any physical sexual acts with any other man besides your husband, Donnell? She answered no. And the results for those questions, 4 questions, came back the same. And it came back that Caprice told the truth.
Boom in your face. Boom in your...
Okay, Donnell came here and took a lie detector test. And we asked him, since getting married, have you ever engaged in any sexual intercourse with any other woman besides Caprice? He answered no. Since getting married, have you ever engaged in any physical sexual acts with any other woman besides Caprice? He answered no. Did you at any time from August of 2012 to present day engage in any sexual intercourse with Caprice's family member? You answered no. Did you at any time from August 2012 to present day engage in any physical sexual acts with Caprice's family member? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and they came back that Donnell did not tell the truth.
What? That's crazy.
Is it?
That's wild.
All of them?
You failed all of them.
Are you for real?
Unfortunately, yes.
Now I know why you've been, the past is the past. Let's get over it. I'm a new man now. That's why you've been feeding me that.
Everything that you could possibly do wrong, he's done wrong. So you do deserve better. And with that, you can get the hell off my stage.
Wow.
Is it really over?
Yes, it is. He knows me.
If it's really over, go out that door.
No problem. Thank you so much, Steve.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on. Good luck to you.
Thank you.